Well, it's another hot day out here. I think finally in a couple of days it's going to calm down and cool down a little bit, and look forward to that. But in the meantime, I was just picking up some stuff around the yard, and I thought I might start a small fire here just because I haven't practiced my fire starting techniques in a long while. And also, though, just to show a little bit of fire safety as I go about it. It's very, very dry, and you don't want to be starting a lot of fires or anything like that, but if you do, you take a lot of certain precautions, and so I'm going to show you some of that. And I'll be turning the video on and off several times, as I don't have a method of just holding it still while I do all this. But here it is, and we'll see you in just a second. All right, here I have some dried grasses that I picked up around the yard, and a few sticks, some small kindling sticks, and just a couple of larger ones. And Sassy's here watching too, but I don't think she's going to help much. Here's the area where I'm going to start the fire. As you can see, I've raked all the stuff to the side and left a very small place in the center. I've also wet down the grasses and the dirt, soaked it very good all the way around this, and so that it'll make it easier for the fire not to spread. But just in case, I always have like a shovel and a rake to help out, and my garden hose that I was using to wet things down, and I have a bucket of water ready too. So let's get started and see how it goes. Here is my knife, my ferro rod, some fat wood that I'm going to cut some shavings off of just to get things started here. And over here I've placed what I was going to use actually to make a tinder bundle, and I've just placed most of it on there. I'm going to cut a few shavings of the fat wood on that, and then I think it's probably dry enough to take a spark. And then before I even do that, though, I will re-wet, even though it's still pretty soaked, all this area around, just to make sure. Once again, especially this time of year, you got to constantly be thinking fire safety. Okay, I'm ready to give this a try. I've got some tinder here. I've got some dried tops of weeds that are very fluffy that should catch a spark really quick, and then I've got a few fat wood shavings on it that'll sustain that spark until I can get a little bit of this small wood on it, and then just a couple pieces of that larger wood. Once again, I've re-wet the ground around here, and I think I'm ready to give it a try. Okay, the tinder is caught and getting ready to burn, and I'm going to put a few sticks on it. It's catching through and through now. Although the wind has actually picked up a little bit, I'm going to get the, which is making it catch really good now, I'm going to get the hose and stand by just in case. But this was a good little experiment in starting the fire here early in the fall when it's very dry, and taking all the precautions, keeping the area around it clear, keeping some equipment on hand that you might need if the fire starts to get out of hand. That's it for today. Hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.